Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another video brought to you by SeniorCatWellness.com. If you enjoy today's presentation and find it informative, please feel free to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and share the content. Today's video subject: can cats purr on command? Before we begin, let's first take a look at today's topic overview. The truth is, cats can purr voluntarily and involuntarily. Cats don't just purr when they're happy, they also purr when they feel stressed, angry, or scared. In those moments, the purring is a reflex. Voluntary purring is used to communicate with humans, either expressing joy or demanding food. When it comes to communication, cats use a variety of vocalizations in order to get their message across, and purring is one. One of the very first forms of communication learned by kittens. Purring begins as something instinctual and involuntary. Although, as time passes, cats learn how to turn the purr machine on and off at their choosing. Felines are very expressive, probably more than many people realize. Even purrs can take on different sounds and a different rhythm at times. Involuntary purring is just but one way that some cats will react to certain situations, whether they're positive or negative. And yes, cats can purr when times are bad. Purring can serve as a bit of a self soother. When it comes to voluntary purring, the core reason is likely what you'd expect or assume: the wants and the needs. For example, cats purr when they want food. Imagine that. Low pitch with more of an urgency behind it. Here again, cats can change the background music to suit their cause and their desires. Many experts in the field believe that cats purr in this manner when they want food as a means to exploit us humans. How dare they? This sound, a purr in a lower texture, awakens our natural sensitivities to nurture another living creature, similar to the way we react to a baby crying. How sneaky and clever. And if you're curious, cats that are separated from their mothers a bit too early may not learn to associate purring with the need for food. In this case, the cat will resort to other attention getting measures. Involuntary purring is what I like to personally call emotional purring. This is not too much unlike the flattening of the ears or hissing, the dilated pupils. It's all a response to an emotional experience, good or bad. We'll begin with the most obvious of the most obvious, and that is contentment. Happy cats will purr. Breaking news, right? Some will purr more than others, of course, and louder than others, but they will purr. The sounds of satisfaction. If your cat is purring, slow blinking, and giving you a rub or a headbutt, your cat is quite pleased with life, at least in that moment. Next is fear, and this one can be rather tricky. Fair to assume that most of us don't associate purring with fear. However, some cats will purr in a low, gravely tone, and even take a bit of a defensive posture if they're afraid. If the situation becomes even more intense, the purr will morph into something that sounds like a bit of an internal growl. And finally, some cats will purr when they're stressed and frustrated. I mentioned a bit earlier about the self soothing aspect of purring. Some cats have what can essentially be described as a perpetual purr machine. They purr during the good times, they purr during neutral times, bad times, all the times. Think of it like this: do you run your fingers through your hair, bite your nails, pick at your face, or wring your hands? When you're a bit uptight, all of those actions are subconscious self soothers. For cats, purring in its true sense is a piece of nostalgia, of the good times. The sound and the feeling reminds them of kittenhood and being with their mothers. During times of stress, cats will often return to these roots involuntarily as a bit of comfort. If you would like more information concerning today's subject matter, including how cats purr, how do they do all that, huh? Please click the initial link in the description box below and join us at SeniorCatWellness.com. And once again, feel free to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel if this type of content is of interest to you. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.